story of Freddy Krueger, as most know him, comes from the world of horror films, but the character was inspired by some chilling real-life experiences and legends. While there isn't an exact real Freddy Krueger, several disturbing elements combined to create the nightmare figure that haunts dreams. In the early 1970s, Wes Craven, the creator of A Nightmare on Elm Street, stumbled upon a story that would forever change horror cinema. He read about a group of Cambodian refugees who had fled to the US to escape the Khmer Rouge. The refugees seemed physically fine, but they were haunted by something more sinister. Nightmares so terrifying that several men were reportedly refusing to sleep, fearing the dreams would kill them. In a deeply unsettling twist, some of them died in their sleep. This strange phenomenon, now known as sudden unexpected nocturnal death syndrome, SUNS, had no clear cause. These men, who had survived unspeakable horrors, were haunted by an unseen force within their minds. Craven drew on this horrifying, real-world fear of dying in one's sleep to fuel his character of Freddy Krueger. But Krueger's image came from something even closer to home for Craven. In an interview, Craven recalled a childhood memory of a creepy old man with a scarred face who lived in his neighborhood. One night, Craven was in his room when he heard something outside his window. Peering out, he saw the man standing there staring up at him. The man never moved, but the moment lingered, as if the man took delight in the fear he had caused. The old man eventually walked away, but the incident left a lasting impression on Craven. Years later, that terrifying figure would become Freddy Krueger, the sadistic dreamstalker with the signature hat and bladed glove. Even the name Krueger had dark origins for Craven. As a child, he had been bullied by a boy named Fred Krueger. Though the real Fred wasn't a murderer, the name was etched in Craven's memory, attached to the fear and anger that stemmed from childhood trauma. The idea of Freddy Krueger, the boogeyman who invades dreams, taps into primal fears that exist in every culture. The fear of being vulnerable in sleep, of the nightmares we cannot escape. What made Freddy so terrifying wasn't just his burnt visage or his weapons. It was the idea that he could strike when you were at your most defenseless, when your mind drifted into darkness. So while Freddy Krueger might not have been a real person stalking the streets, the elements that created him were very real. Nightmares that killed, childhood terrors that lingered, and fears that haunt us even after we wake.